Hey, welcome back to another episode for Life for Living Well. My name is Richard. Before I dive into the topic that I bring for us this week, I'd like to say if you'd like to know one or two things about this community, Life for Living Well, you can find it out on our website at www.lifeforlivingwell.com. You can also reach out through the form on the website and we'll get back to you, or you can just send an email to hello@lifeforlivingwell.com. So let's dive in without taking much of the time. So the topic I'm looking at this week is what I call 3 signs you are ready for a major life change. So I'm looking at the 3 signs that you should watch out or look out for that can easily tell you that you are actually ready for a major life change. As we normally do, we take one individual inspiration and then we build around it. So I hope this sound is okay because I'm fiddling with it as I'm making the recording. So we take individual word and then we build around that individual word and as an inspiration to the message. So for this particular topic, I'm taking from Winston Churchill. So this is how Churchill put a life change, how he described it. To improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. So if it's your way of seeing incremental change in your life or seeing the thing that you do that you become better of it, is to make an effort, intention to change often. And these are the things that will help you to negotiate change easily. We've been talking about change is purely because we're coming to the end of the year and it's important for every one of us to look inward and able to question what can I do better for 2025 that I'm not able to do for 2024. And it's always even better when we are the driver of change that we want to see in our life, rather the change that falls upon us. So when we talk about life-changing events, many of us can recall 1 or 2 significant experiences, but are we truly prepared for them? So because we can talk about different life changes, different events that happen in life, mentally, but is this something that we can recollect it to? We can point a finger to? We can just say this particular day, this particular event shook my world. So it is clear that the majority of people are not fully ready for life-changing events, but they press on due to social influences. We all know that tumors and pain are far too common in situations where we are not fully prepared for life-changing events. And why is that? So this event could include getting married, moving to a new home, having children, experiencing death in the family or among the social group, divorce or loss of income. So maybe you got fired or you lost the job or you lost the contract or you lost the opportunity. Any of these occurrences could easily lead a person to an unhealthier place, seriously impacting their well-being. So let's examine 3 signs that indicate you might be ready for a life-changing experience. Be 1. that no matter how prepared you think you are, you can still be confronted with anxiety, sadness, and even sickness when unpleasant life changes occur. So in your mind, in your head, you might think you're ready, you can accept it, you can confront it, but in reality, it might actually throw you off balance. You might not be able to handle it. You might be shocked about your reaction when the same thing happens. So one of the practices for practical is to use a reverse psychology by using sorrow, using death, using sadness as a means of meditation to premeditate themselves in that event, and then when that event happens, they remain composed through it. So in reality, many of us don't even want to think or look into it. People are so terrified of talking about even estate planning. They're terrified of even talking and thinking about it, and they wanted to avoid it. So, number one sign you should look out when you are ready for a life change event. So, number one that I put down is what I call you are open to change. So, you're no longer running away from change, you're no longer hiding from change, you no longer see change as a disturbance in your life. You embrace it. You might even be the one that instigates it. Leo Tolstoy once stated, "True life is lived when tiny changes occur." Many people tend to do anything to avoid or prevent change if they can. However, embrace change with an open mind can lead to personal growth. People who embrace change and are at peace with it often display patience and calmness, understanding that everything will be okay even if it is different from what it used to be. And number two, as I'm conscious of time, you take responsibility for your past, and where many people today is actually not able to fulfill that, people blame others for where they are right now. But you are the kind of person that you've done your soul searching, you've done your reflection, and you've taken the responsibility for your role in your past, in one thing that have happened to you. So you take responsibility for your past. Many adults still blame their parents, spouses, bosses, friends, politicians, and others for their current unsatisfactory positions in life. And if you are not one of these group of people, you are definitely in another group that's ready for life change in vain. However, reaching a point where you no longer blame others indicate that you have moved past the victim mentality and reclaim power over your life. You have gained the knowledge to understand people intricacy. You invested in learning. You have acquired skills to navigate the various choices available to you. So in essence, you have learned how to truly live life. And lastly, number three, before we bring it to the end, you can navigate life chaos. Life itself is chaotic. And that is the beauty of life. As much as you think you are in control, things can change in few seconds. So there are many things in life that we have no control over. The color of our skin, the direction of the wind, what other things or how they behave, For those who have learned to manage and navigate life chaos, they can tap into their creativity and effectively handle boredom. Life itself can be messy, and our path may seem unique even among those with similar geographic locations, tastes, aspirations, and goals. We have little control on many things that may happen to us, but we have a one control how we react to it. Our reaction is always within our control. It's Viktor Frank that once said in one of his books, Man's Search for Meaning, he said, when a situation confronting us and we have no power to change it, we have no control over it, the only thing left for us that no one can take away from us is our desire, is our will, is our integrity, is our values, is the thing that make us wake up, rise up from bed and go out in the morning, that will compel us to change ourselves. And at the end, that changes everything. So in conclusion, if you demonstrate the 3 signs mentioned already, congratulations, you are indeed successful, and you and your potential for further success knows no bounds. So as we progress in life, we often come to value good health. More often, we no longer have it or lose it suddenly. So it is essential to recognize that good health is a significant success in itself. And we shouldn't wait until we lose it before we appreciate it. We shouldn't not see it as if it's not part of being wetty, have a wet in our life, and it's no longer there. You have a eyes to read, to admire things. Use it. You have a mouth to praise, to appreciate the people in your life. Use it. So while pursuing your goals and ambitions, remember to take care of your health and well-being. As Abraham Lincoln once said, and in the end, it is not the years in your life that count, it is the quality of life in your years. I hope this message helps someone. Until we meet again, please stay safe and have a wonderful week. Ciao.